Hi again. So, it has been a while, first of all. This will be mostly housekeeping, some changes that I'm about to make to this channel and to the Reddit. Not much to be honest. The first thing I'm planning to do is change some of the thumbnails and titling format, specifically for one reason, which is that I will be stepping away from Pillow Talk Audio for a while now. Now, the very simple one line reason for this is that it's meant for a specific audience and it's meant for a specific purpose. And I think even when I started, that was not what intended to do. So it is kind of holding me back when I'm recording something and I want to upload it to Reddit. I'm conscious that this will or won't be allowed on Pillow Talk Audio, and I think it has been stopping me from properly expressing myself in some ways. So for the foreseeable future, I won't be uploading to Pillow Talk Audio anymore. I'll still be uploading to Soundgasm, and I'll be still be uploading to YouTube. At least for now, I might stop uploading on Soundgasm specifically, but I'll be uploading on YouTube. I'll be uploading on my subreddit. I'll be changing thumbnails to something more, something different basically. Previously, my thumbnails had a lot of stuff in it, which I think is unnecessary. But yeah, also the titling will be changed because, again, because of Pilot Audio, I had to make the titles very descriptive and tags and stuff, but now they will be just some abstract name or some description or something. I'm pretty sure this one is called Housekeeping. I'm not 100% sure yet. You know better than me right now. But yeah, I am a bit sick if I sound odd. Other than that, this is just a life update audio as usually. So let me just list out mentally the things that I want to talk about. This SCP, there is weather, I suppose, my work, two games that I'm working on, just working on games in general, Valorant, both Valorant playing, the substitute of Valorant, which is CSGO, and esports Valorant, or Valorant esports. Happy 4th of July for anyone listening to this. I know this is late, but happy belated 4th of July. It's interesting to note that I believe USA got its independence 200 years ago. In contrast, India got it like 70 to 80 years ago. So we are pretty much a young country right now. I was thinking of how India's education system was just taken straight from USA, some foreign country. I believe it was UK, but I'm not 100% sure. Without any consideration to like what behaviors we show, so it doesn't really match. Like, from my perspective, at least from my understanding, the education system that we share is much well suited for a country like UK, USA, where people are encouraged to find their own field, whereas in India it's pretty much they are forced to go in whichever career is deemed to be the most successful one or the most stable one, which is not a good way of having an education system. But yeah, back to rambling, I see. So yeah, this will be much more much less edited. So yeah, SCP. So I'm writing an SCP. Honestly, I am really scared because so far SCP writing is fun. I think coming up with ideas and sharing them with people, I think that's fun. What's scaring me is I'm seeing these people who have really, so SCP website, right? It's hosted on wikinet dot or something. I'm forgetting. I apologize. My point is that on that website, people write SCP. Some of them are jokes, some of them are not. It's a SCP is like a really. Let me introduce you what SCP is first, both because I think some people might not know, and because I just enjoy explaining things. Basically, SCP is a fictional universe, a fictional setting where anomalous objects and entities exist. Anomalous being anything that can't be explained by science. Essentially, a world of magic which is being treated scientifically. And this organization exists to hide these objects from the public view and contain them so they don't harm anyone. Now, and these objects and entities range from mundane, for example, a key that can open any lock, to really dangerous, such as things that can teleport and kill people. Um, Now, these are all fan fiction. This actually started from a post in 4chan about a sculpture that kills anyone when they're not looking at it. So you have to keep staring at it for it to stay immobile. SCP has grown into a really large community where there are different canons. For example, in one of the canons, the veil, which is the secrecy, has been lifted. So now the foundation operates in public, in view of everyone, and in collaboration with world governments. In one of them, death doesn't exist anymore. Somehow, death has been eradicated, so it goes through the ramifications of that, and so on. It has a really cool atmosphere. It's really cool in general. I would say, starting from SCP-173, the one that actually started all of this, you can go and read all of them, and they're really fun. I don't really have a proper way to introduce you. There are certain channels, so you can find, I think, the Vulgan. I don't really watch them, I prefer reading, but you can go and watch these channels and they'll explain you much more about SCP. There's an introduction to SCP thing in the website itself, and there's a top rated SCP page where you can find SCPs which are unique, good, and introductory. All this sounds good and it's pretty good. My issue is when we go to the comments. So there's a thing called discuss at the bottom of the page. Here is where I am scared, because I see people just roasting these articles left, right, and center, and you will not believe just how brutal these people are. Some SCPs are really cute as well, like one of them is about someone proposing someone, or one of them is about someone falling in love and stuff like this, right? So there is cute stuff as well, and people are like commenting in these like, this doesn't belong here, this is not a real SCP, etc, etc. I don't really want to engage with this. I was, and I'm still considering writing an SCP outside of the community itself. So I just write it not on the wiki but on a document or something. I upload it as a PDF or as a image sequence on YouTube or Instagram, and because this is not to, I'm not really making the SCP to engage with the community more than I'm making it for my own enjoyment. I mean, of course, I would love it if people saw it, but I think the people on the website itself are much more like hardcore fans in a sense. Who also, like, people, like, this is another thing, the website itself, right, wiki.net or whatever, they are so particular about the way you engage, because there's one thing called necroposting. If anyone knows about this, please let me know. But necroposting, also I'm cracking my knuckles if you hear it, but necroposting is apparently when you reply to a really old comment or something, and people are so strict about it. People will call you out, people will say, necro, whatever. It's really jarring to me, because that's not something I'm used to at all. I'm not sure why people would mind it. Again, to me it seems it's a residue. It's a residue of an old internet where things used to be different. I would say that nowadays, if you comment on a 10-year-old post or something, I think that's fine, personally speaking, at least. But then again, it seems like some people mind it. Who knows? But yeah, it's weird, and it's kind of intimidating for me as a person who hasn't really interacted with these specific parts of the internet. Tumblr is another one where I think Tumblr is much more open from what I have seen, but it also seems to have its own, like, for example, necroposting, I'm pretty sure also exists there, like necroing a post or something. But yeah. So yeah, the SCP I'm writing, I'm keeping it a secret for now. Hopefully, I'll write it and finish it soon. I'll be honest, might not, but yeah, when I do, um, hope you get give it a look. No pressure though. Just if you are into that kind of stuff. What else? I'm working on two games right now. One is a part of the project, basically for the job that I'm hired in my college. So I can't really talk too much about it, but essentially it's a card game, a card strategy game. I've done two playtests so far, and they have gone pretty fine. One of the playtests was, okay, this is a bit of a background type thing. So there's an intern working here who, I might be wrong, but looks pretty like older than I am, at least, which is again odd. Like, I got this job pretty much out of luck. Also, if you hear anything in the background, that's rain. Again, sorry for my voice, but yeah, if you hear in the background, that's just rain. She looks pretty, like, she looks older than I am, and like, I thought she looked cute, and one of my coworkers has started like saying that I should talk to her or something. And in that, what happened was, uh, I decided, like, one of them suggested that, oh, you should invite her to your playtesting, and I couldn't deny it. Like, I don't really approach women by myself, or at least not without a very good reason, which is like, that doesn't have any ulterior motive to it, right? Because I don't want to approach someone just to talk. I feel like that's not appropriate. I know that that's not true, but it doesn't feel appropriate. But my point is that I do that. I decided that, okay, playtesting is something I genuinely needed someone for, so I approached, and we did the playtest. It was really fun. We talked a little bit, but yeah, that's it. So that's one thing. The other one is my own personal game that I'm making. I don't think I've posted much about it, and probably won't either, but it is currently on hold. I'm waiting for like some motivation to kick back in, and then I'll continue working on it. But I'm excited for that as well. I think that's it. I don't really want to stress this too much. Someone walked in. Okay, I think I'll close it here then. I was trying to get it to 15 minutes, but I suppose not. But yeah, I hope I'll be posting a little bit more often, but I can't really promise anything. Maybe like 2-3 minute clips, that could be possible. But yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope you're doing good. I at least don't want to end it in 13. I'm not particularly superstitious, but if you can avoid something, then why not? Like walking under ladders, or what do you call it? Avoiding the number 13, avoiding breaking glass or something. I'm not superstitious per se, but I do avoid these things. But yeah, take care, and see you soon.